time for these niggas, man. Another one.
So what do you get when he makes B-grade sci-fi, Russian terrorists, world domination, a microwave beam capable of taking out an entire city, a gun that can morph into any other gun invented, slow motion bullet time, robots, honky acting, betrayal, Michael Bay's butt plug, swag. I'm still not really sure what swag is. Add a splash of Sega on top of that, you with the guy who made Resident Evil? Swallow all that down, digest it, and what will come out the other end is none other than Vanquish, a third-person shooter published by Sega and developed by Platinum Games. This was released on October 19th, 2010 in North America. And that year, I gave it my Game of the Year award. It's a little show I do in my head where I give a game the best game award. No one really wins anything. I just like to, you know, what? Forget I said anything. I'm not crazy. I promise. Moving on. Russian terrorists have taken over satellite and they can cook a city like a hot pocket. They use it on San Francisco. That being said, they want the US to give surrender or New York is next. Sam steps up to the plate as the main protagonist. He's a cigarette-smoking, foul-mouthed American boy with a heart of gold. He's suited up in the augmented reaction suit. It's awesome. Basically, he can tear ass around the battlefield with it, slow down time, and of course, throw off his helmet for a quick smoke. Best design part, if you ask me, anyway. It was developed by DARPA, which is who he works for. He teams up with the US government to go after the terrorists and stop them. Several bad puns later, mixed with acting cheesier than the cheese pizza, mixed with extra cheese and cheese crust with a side of cheese sticks and cheese fries.
What the fuck, man? You're not allowed to smoke on the ship.
With some sexual tension and some politics as intricate as they were wrote by a third grader who accidentally stumbled into his parents' herbal medicine, it sizes up to be a standard B-grade flick, and well, the tone fits. It doesn't take up too much time trying to get a story across. It knows its throwaway.
Optical weapons are useless on it.
This is starting to sound like a bad video game.
It knows what it is and it doesn't apologize for it. It's a fun, go after the enemy with a plot twist seen a mile away kind of game. Honestly, I loved it. Straightforward, and I can completely respect it. This game was released on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. What you're seeing as the Xbox 360 version is shit, man. Just look at it. Look how much is happening on screen, and not a hiccup. Not one oops moment. Not one time where a frame rate was dropped. What the hell? How can a game like this come out almost 6 years ago and still rock this fucking hard? You know, some games when you die, it gives you a loading screen where it gives you some information like how to not die, how to play better, give tips, something about the story, and it usually switches like 6 times. Well then Vanquish? Check this out. The game moves so fast, I dare you to try to read this. That's how fast the fucking game loads. Incredible. Right back in the action when you boot it up or when you die. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Look, the gun you have, it's called a blade. It's basically a gun handle that can morph into any gun as long as you have it selected. Look, in game as I switch weapons, tell me that isn't fucking awesome. The beautiful landscapes on the horizon, and so many moving parts in Sam's suit, man, this game gets it. I honestly have not one complaint, not a single one. And if you put a gun to my head and told me there was one thing I needed to complain about, go ahead, pull the trigger, dude. I got nothing. Vanquish is a third-person shooter, man. It is so nothing more. With Sam's suit, you can whip around the battlefield at neck-break speeds, make him crazy fast to the point where he slows down time for a limited time. Cover mechanics are on point. Even when a cover point is low, you can still take advantage of it. Snapping the cover works so good because it's mapped to one button. Switching to cover uses the same button, but it makes it flow so smooth. Shooting is so fluent and fun too. Taking out waves that enemies never got old. There were so many different enemy types that the gameplay never got stale. From assault rifles, heavy machine guns, rocket launchers, shotguns, sniper rifles, to exploding disc launchers. Every weapon was on point and felt useful. And that's only to name a few. You can hold up to 3 weapons at any given time, and the choice is completely up to you what you want to use. The game really lets you play how you want to play. Grenades. Oh my god, a third-person shooter actually got using grenades right. They're mapped to a button to throw. Just hit it and launch it into the desired path. Sam jumps and throws it. It feels so natural. There are 2 types, EMP and Blast. And EMP grenades are your best friend, as you are fighting robots 99% of the game. Hey, remember boss fights? You know that actually gave you a challenge? Well, here you go. Difficulty in this game is tough. There is definitely a learning curve. But I will tell you, every time I died, it was completely my fault. Nothing here felt cheap. I knew when I died, it was my fault alone. And furthermore, you know you're playing a good game that even when you die, you don't mind, just because you get to do more playing. Vanquish's gameplay is top notch. It's original, fun, and challenging. And without it being too difficult or too easy, I swear, it's just right. What the fuck? If you haven't played this game, I seriously don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life. You need to play this game. I hate making top 5 or top 10 lists because my mood changes and anything that news comes out can completely upset that. But if I did, I swear this game's on my top 10 list, if not my top 5. It is without a doubt one of the best third-person shooters ever. It's crazy too. I barely ever hear anyone mention this game. Look, let's be honest, the story is forgettable, the acting is downright atrocious at some points, but who cares? The gameplay is so amazing that with these shortcomings, none of that matters, at least to me anyway. So at the end of the day, do yourself a favor. If you've never played this game, find a way to, and thank me later. So yo, this kamikaze Soundwaves, Jeb Bush, tell him what to do, homie.
Please clap.
Alright y'all, I'll see you next time. I can't wait to tell you about the next game I'm gonna play. Till then, later. Oh, P.S. Play Vanquish.